my name is Kate. I'm an esthetician and product developer, and I started my social media around 1 year ago. And after 12 months, today I generated on YouTube around 2,000 amazing followers, and also on Instagram more than 11,000 followers. And I decided to create a video about how to start a beauty YouTube channel. And if you wonder if you should start beauty YouTube channel, maybe vlogging or product review, makeup or skincare, or blend of all of this, the answer is definitely yes. In 2020, YouTube really boosted because there were so many people staying home, and we have so many new audience, much bigger audience, and I think this creates a lot of room for new creators like you and me. Let's get to it. How to start your beauty YouTube channel in smart way. First, define your niche and customize your core elements accordingly. Let me explain. So you will choose some kind of niche. Is it cosmetic review, skincare, maybe makeup tutorials, maybe vlogging with some mixture of above, or maybe some very precise niche like skincare for oily skin or makeup for hooded eyes. When you have that niche, try to bring it in and customize elements of your YouTube channel to represent your niche. And you can do it through good name, good channel picture, good channel description, and also good channel tags. And with those 4 elements, upcoming viewers can see what this YouTube channel is about, what future content they can expect, and also if you have good content, they will probably go through all your videos, or they will click on few of those videos, and they are also good. There is a big chance that they will actually subscribe. By the way, if you have any question or you would like me to do a separate video about one of those elements, please make a comment in the section down below. First video. Okay, so when you have graphics, picture, basically all the frame for your YouTube channel, now it's time to make your first video. And I don't want to lie, because this is one of the most difficult part that is actually dividing everyone that doesn't have YouTube channel with all the people that started their YouTube channel. It's the courage to make this first video, and it's not easy. It's not easy to make one. It's not easy to edit it, to publish it, because you are getting exposed to your friends and family and things like this. But I will give you a tip on this. So with the first video, or with first few videos, try to choose a content that you feel comfortable with. Try to choose something easy, something that comes on your tongue really, that you can talk about all the time, that makes you happy, that it's maybe funny, but something light for you to not get stressed or overact over the topic. And I also recommend you to do maybe 10 sit-ups, or if you're a guy, do some push-ups. It really helps to boost your energy in the beginning, because you are not so energized in your real life, and especially right now everyone is so lonely and depressed, and you might not have this good energy from beginning. So some good exercise, just a little bit of exercise just before recording is really good to energize yourself, oxygenate your body, and you will have much better flow on the video. And also don't put too much pressure on yourself, because first 20, 50 videos will not be perfect. You'll be fighting with lighting, with editing. You have to know that, oh, this is so important. You have to know that all YouTube creators, it's me who's a beginner, and also all the people who have hundreds of thousands followers and millions of subscribers, they very often make mistakes during the video and they just cut it out. So it's normal to start the same phrase, the same chapter 15 times, actually, to go through it. It's totally normal, because your footage will look like this. I kicked the camera. Hi, my name is Kate. I'm an esthetician and product developer, and I started my social media around 2 years ago. I started 1 year ago. Subscription. Global. Hey. Hey, you're so cool. Det är på kamera. Det ska bli på YouTube. And you know, things happen. I mean, you have some noise in the background, or you have your daughter who wants to hug you, or you have something that you are kicking. I mean, things happen, so you can edit that, and it's just okay. When it comes to content, I want to give you very fast advice. There is so much content in beauty area already, but I don't want you to kind of get afraid of this, because there is still definitely room for you, because there's all the time something new coming up, new brands, new routines, new trends in skincare, in makeup, and the more you get on top of it very fast, you have amazing, really amazing chance to be boosted in the YouTube algorithm and actually be in a search engine for that particular topic. So for example, let's take Selena Gomez Rare Beauty. This is something very new on the market, and there were not so many videos about it from very beginning. If you would search that, you would not have 10,000 videos about it. You would have maybe, 10 videos about it. So if you, for example, see that there is something coming in and it wasn't even launched, maybe you want to give your review on how it will be looking like, or maybe you can give a review on the ingredients because maybe they are already exposed, or something like this. If you jump on a topic, because this was just an example, if you jump on a topic that is very fresh, unique, and there is quite high demand on the profile or on the content, on the topic, then it's exactly what you need to do. You need to jump on it and use the advantage of it. And now equipment. When I was starting in January and actually a few days of December, because I started with advent calendars opening, I didn't have any lamps, any stative, any ring light, anything really. I didn't have any background. I started with my phone, that was iPhone 7. And that was really it. I had terrible light, you can see it on my first video. My phone was even stopping, I had to repeat what I was saying. I had a lot of problem with footage and also with the voice, with zooming in, and it's okay, it's normal, because it's a learning curve, and it was great footage to learn to edit as well. I mean, in the very beginning you will not probably be very good in editing and also in optimization of your videos, so you will not probably be exposed to large audience. So those videos that are not perfect in the beginning, they're just great. They're for you to learn, to experience a little bit what is happening in front of camera, how voice is interacting, how cutting will be performed in different software. I, for example, still use iMovie, that is free for everyone, so you can really do a lot with your YouTube channel with no budget. I have Lumix Panasonic GX800, and this is a low budget vlogging camera, and I can highly recommend it. I don't have still any microphone on it, so I'm still planning to have it, but yeah, I bought some lamps and I bought some background, and yeah, this is me 1 year after, and I think this will also be you 1 year after. If you're with me till now, give me a thumbs up and let me know what kind of content you would like to get about beauty channel, editing, maybe thumbnails. Give me a comment down below, and if you enjoyed, you can also subscribe. We can have this journey together, and see you in the next video. Bye!
Mama,
Who is there?
to jest Stella.
To jest Stella?
Tak,
Tak?
tak,
A mama też tam jest?
tak.
Pomachasz?